All right, so I guess I don't get points for being perfect. So in the week 5, day 2, I accidentally put a part of the same thing. Well, maybe I didn't. Now that I'm looking at this, maybe it's not the same. Oh no, it's not. It just looks like the same picture. So, all right, here we go. Reading about the Goliath spider again. As night falls in the rainforest, West's search for the Goliath continues. As he slowly creeps along the darkened path, one must wonder if even an experienced spider hunter feels any fear. Yeah. The jungle at night would be frightening for most. But the darkness doesn't seem to scare West. For him, nighttime is a wonderful time to be in the jungle, and he feels that it's electric or very exciting. Hearing noises but not being able to see where they come from or even what made them is actually thrilling for this expert. This is giving me the chills. Not kidding you. I mean, I actually avoid commercials that make me feel this way. The jungle at night is something where it's electric for me, he says. You go into the jungle and you hear little noises, skitters in the leaf litter, and I am telling you, it's a rush. No, it's not. Not for me. I'm writing that on this. Ah, my hair standing up. Ah. After searching most of the night, West finally comes upon a tree that looks like it might be the home of a Goliath. He moves forward to closely inspect the tree, its leaves and plants around it. As he does, he notices a small circular hole near the base of a plant. It looks like there should be a Goliath there. But where is it? Run, go, find a different place. Holy cheese. That is one mother spider. Look at that thing. That is this picture of a spider. And this is the real one, not the fake one that they drew. Changing the picture. I actually like that this is so dark. Yeah, maybe it's a little too close to home still. Suddenly, West hears a skittering noise on the jungle floor. He swings the light of his flashlight down towards the ground, and there it is, a huge Goliath spider. As he uses a large leaf to reach down and gently pick up the monstrous spider, he talks about his find. This is a beautiful female. She's a monster. Dude, she has babies. She's probably going to eat you. Ugh. This is the Theraphosa blondie. That's like the guy in the video I post. It's the world's largest tarantula and the world's largest spider. As he holds it closer to the flashlight, the huge spider starts to walk across West's chest. Oh, she's got two huge spiders starts to walk across. Wait, she's got to have a leg span of about 10 inches across. He comments. When the spider begins to move even more quickly toward his face, West's face and neck, he carefully puts his hand over her to block her progress, saying, I just have to slow her down here. When West moves his hand away, the spider calmly rests on his chest while he has a closer look. Oh my god, this guy is nuts in the head. A few moments later, the extremely large creature continues its exploration of West's upper body, and slowly starts to creep over his shoulder. I can't read it. West remains perfectly calm. Unless you really do something to injure it or to scare it, he explains, they'll just walk on you. I'm not frightened at all by having a spider that size on my back. West allows the spider to climb over his back and down his arm, all the while explaining the tarantula and observing its behavior. She's got a lot of articulating hairs on the abdomen, Rick noticed. If she were to use her rear legs and scrape those hairs off her abdomen, they'd get into my skin and cause great irritation. So I'm just going to let her go. And with that, Wes carefully sets the enormous Goliath back on the jungle floor, and the tarantula moves quickly into the dark night. What a nut. I can never do this job. I don't even know how to write about this because I can barely even stand reading about it. Kaylee wrote in her journal that she's afraid of spiders. I'm not gonna lie, I don't scream when I see them, but I'm not oh, let me pick it up type of a situation. Not even remotely. Nighttime is the time when Goliath is most active. They ambush predators, which means they will make a trap for their prey, and then they wait for a victim to fall into it. Oh, that's kind of cool. In the case of the Goliath, the trap is made of silk. Near the entrance to its burrow, the tarantula carefully lays down some silk. The silk is soft, but its softness is not to be trusted. The truth is that the silk of the Goliath tarantula is extremely dangerous, even deadly, for any small animal or insect that is unlucky enough to come across it. When the unsuspecting creature steps on the silky string, it moves slightly and acts as a tripwire, which lets the Goliath know something has come within range, and then the Goliath attacks. That doesn't sound very dangerous. I mean, do they mean sticky? I don't know. Even though Goliath spiders have 8 eyes, like most spiders, they have weak eyesight. This means that they do not actually see their prey at all, but instead feel that the animal or insect is there when slight movement travels across their sensitive hairs. Back in the jungle, it's only a matter of time before some unfortunate creature approaches the Goliath's trap. This time it's a floor mouse. Little by little, the mouse moves closer to the tarantula's burrow, and then finally comes too close, touching the silk. It's like ringing a dinner bell for the hungry predator. The tarantula instantly jumps and wraps its leg around its victim, rapidly injecting it with its venom. The mouse has no chance against this great predator and dies very quickly. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of mice either, so maybe I should get one. I wonder how many babies they have. I wonder if they're going to talk about that. Because spiders usually have thousands of babies, but that's a huge spider, so maybe it doesn't have as many. All right, so I'm not going to forget, I have my book here, my reading journal, science journal ready to go. I'm just going to show you this picture. I don't know if they're going to talk about this in here, but they talk about it in one of the videos I posted. The guy says that in some parts of South America, they actually eat these spiders. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could eat an insect like that. That'd be interesting. Anyway, so today is, oopsie daisy, week 5, day 2. And we're still talking about the King of the Spiders book. And we're looking to, for on our grading sheet, just so you know, for science, it says that we are looking for 5 facts, questions, or facts, connections, or questions about this book. Number 1, my first question. How many babies do these spiders that looks like a V have? Question mark. Well, you didn't say that. 2. Do they eat the whole mouse just drink the blood. They said that he eats the whole mouse. They just said that he eats the mouse, but I don't know. Like, do they eat the whole thing? I never seen a spider eat. I know that spiders like eat flies, like, but suck their blood. But I don't know if they actually eat the whole thing. I don't know. It's a different spider. I'll have to look that up. Number 3. West has more guts than anyone I have ever read about. To go looking for spiders for gigantic. I'm actually just going to say the Goliath. Spiders in the middle of the night. Seriously, that is one connection. So I have 2 questions, a question, and a connection. And now, actually, I'm going to get this book out because I thought that was interesting what it said, that it uses the silk. Number 4, the Goliath spider uses the silk to help catch its prey. And then the other fact that it said, on this page over here was that so this is a fact. I think I asked this question before, but I mean it kind of has to do with that. It says that if she were to use her rear legs to scrape off, it seems like it says that he finds she's got to have a leg span of about 10 inches across. 10 inches, that's huge. That's like bigger than this notebook. This is 8. So this is like from here. So that is the leg span. Leg span about the leg span of a Theraphosa blondie. And this is the tarantula, like a blonde. You see how it's kind of like a blondish color in the back? Inch leg span. Holy cow. That is too big of a spider for me. Lives in he said that they found a hole in the ground. That's just big. That's huge. That's too big for me. Alright, well, good luck to that guy.